نشوف الاول المؤتمر الصحفي المدير الفني لصن داونز.
على الاهلي برضه لسه الاهلي هيلعب
anticipated. We knew they are very good on transition from defense to attack, and we had to make sure that we break our press and we give them the respect that they deserve because they are a very, very big team.
Translation, please.
طبعا في البداية هو بيقول لكم مساء الخير. جه احترم فرقة النادي الأهلي. فرقة النادي الأهلي فرقة عندها الخبرات بالنسبة للطريقة اللي بيلعب بيها النادي الأهلي، اللي هو مميز بيها، اللي هو بيحدف اللعيبة المهاجمين ورا المدافعين وبيستغل المساحات ورا صن داونز. محمد شريف وكنا عاملين حساب دوت. احترمنا فرقة النادي الأهلي. برضو ياسر بيلعبوا على الكرات الثابتة، مميزين النادي الأهلي في الكرات الثابتة. ياسر إبراهيم كنا عارفين إنه الكرات الثابتة النادي الأهلي خاطر فيها ويقدر يشكل علينا مشاكل. بس أنا احترمت الفرقة واحترمنا الفرقة. فرقة النادي الأهلي فرقة كبيرة، فرقة لازم تحترم وفي النهاية تحقق الفوز بالنسبة لفرقته.
But our plan was to always try to maybe defend from zone 2.
طبعا طريقتنا او خطتنا كنا ان احنا معتمدين على اننا ندافع من وسط الملعب.
So that we minimize the space behind our defense and we are able to close the pockets in the half spaces because we know, more especially when they brought El Shahat and Afsha, that they are going to be using the half spaces in those pockets. So we had to make sure that we drop a little bit, but we still put a lot of pressure on the ball, which I think we did very well. There were a few scary moments, but I think the game plan worked.
طبعا كان بيقفل مساحات على الشحات والطريقه خدمته ان هو كان بيحاول يقفل على مفاتيح لعب النادي الاهلي، وهو بيقول لك الخطه ان احنا قفلنا بالطريقه اللي انا كنت عايزها والدنيا مشيت زي ما هو عايز.
And their main player who always causes a lot of problems in them entering the box is always Malul. With his left foot, he's got a very good delivery. He finds the half spaces easily, and he also has the ability to find the space behind the defense. So we had to make sure that we tried to close his left foot a lot and force him to the inside, which we did. But on few occasions when he got a chance to put a ball in the box, it was always looking deadly.
طبعا اللاعب الخطير بتاعهم كان علي معلول. كنا احنا عارفين طريقه لعبه وبنحاول نقفل على معلول. هو الوحيد اللي كان بيمثل، او احنا اللي عارفين علي معلول ان هو نقطه الخطوره في النادي الاهلي لما يبقى عنده مساحات، لما بيعمل الكروسات بتاعته. فحاولنا نقفل الحته دي ومشيت زي ما احنا عايزين.
I think that's it.
Thank you, coach. Please go ahead. Your name and the organization.
أحمد حسن, قناة المحور. First of all, congratulations about winning today. In last 5 days, last 5 games between Al and Sundowns, Sundowns didn't score in Al Ahly net. Today you score. How do you feel, especially when you win here in Cairo, and why you was so angry after the game?
We've always wanted to win. In the last 2 matches that we played against Ali, if you were to check all the stats of those 2 matches, we dominated in every front. Shots at goals, box entries, crosses, counter presses. We were very dominant. If you were to check ball possession of the last 2 matches that we played against them, we were unfortunate because they punished us. We made 2 silly mistakes first half here, where Mohamed came inside and scored with the right foot, where we know Tahir is always dangerous there, and we had analyzed that. And unfortunately, in the latter stages of the match, the goalkeeper also committed an error which gave them a big advantage going to South Africa. And in South Africa, because Coach Piso is a very clever coach, he decided to come with a very tall team, because he knew we will be chasing the game, and when you chase the game, you will always bring your faster, more nippy players. And very early in the game, they got a corner kick and they scored. Good flick from El Sulay in the near post, and Yasir was there in the far post. And most of our players were taken by surprise in that. So I believe we've always deserved. In the last 2 matches, I believed we deserved to have done well, but unfortunately in football, you win some and you lose some, and they were more clinical in taking their chances. But winning in Cairo was always our plan. We really wanted to win, even last year. In fact, I think the performance of last year was stronger than the performance of this year. This year we had too many injuries, and we were a little bit worried in some areas because we knew the strength of Al Ahly, and we have lost quite a reasonable number of our starting players, from the goalkeeper Dennis Onyango to Musa Lebusa, the centre back that scored at home, and we lost Savreda. We lost our 2 of our strikers in 1 week at home, which is Gift Motupa, who played very well in the game that we played here last year, and Safranco Pavol, who unfortunately got injured in the previous match. But otherwise, we are very excited to have won in Cairo. But one must also say, I think it's also a win for Coach Pizzo, because he's laid the foundation in this club. He's put his foot forward, and he always says this team still plays his football. So if Ali lose and we win, so it means he has still won again. Yes, I want.
هديكم بريف بس يا جماعه، اكيد مش هنترجم كل بالنسبه طبعا هو بدا الاحصائيه الاخيره للمباريات، كان الستيتس الاحصائيات بتاعه المباراتين الاخرتين. احنا طبعا البلان بتاعنا، الخطه بتاعتنا ان احنا دايما نيجي نكسب في القاهره، يمكن ما حالفناش الحظ في المباريات اللي قبل كده. بس لو بصيت على الاحصائيات، احنا عملنا غلطتين في المباراتين اللي هم كان قبل كرة طاهر اللي دخل، وعملنا غلطتين فخسرنا بيهم مباريات. لما رجع يلعب في جنوب افريقيا كوتش بيتسو مدرب ذكي، انه جاب اللعيبه الطوال وسجل هناك، واحنا سجلنا. المره دي ترتيباتنا او فرقتنا مش جاهزه زي السنه اللي فاتت، عندنا اصابات كتيره، عندنا سفرادو مصاب، عندنا موسى لبوسا مصاب، دينيس اونيان